Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Dee, and today we are going to make a card for another grandniece, and I've gotten started on some of the components, and I'll just put it all together and hopefully it'll be a quick video. So, okay, I have my Handcrafted with Love by stamp on here, and I have my 4.5 by, no, 4 1/4 by 5.5 card base with some pink paper to cardstock to have a background, which is cut a 1/4 inch shorter, lengthwise and widthwise. Okay, so I have these little things, and these actually started out, everything actually started out as scraps today, except for the card base. The pink background did, this little background here, and then I had already stamped and die cut this happy birthday stamp, and then these little things, actually I had a while back taken strips of scraps and glued them onto a cardstock piece and then cut it into different pieces. So this is what this is about. Okay, now this little thing is, I don't remember what card I was trying to make. This has been a while ago, but I messed up on this little thing, and I decided to save it in case I could use it for a future card, and that's today. So this is another example of the strips of cardstock that I glued onto back of a scrap of cardstock, and then cut it to size to fit this. And then, of course, I stamped and die cut this Let's Eat Cake. So this is going to go inside, whereas these are going to go on the outside. Now, what I need to do is kind of configure how I want this to be. I thought about having it so that we have hooray, happy birthday, party, like right here. So this front is just basically going to be simple. It's making use of what I have, and I have been very busy making strawberry jam, which means, you know, my husband picked all the strawberries, and we had a bumper crop this year. This is basically the second picking. The first picking wasn't that much, and sometimes that happens. But this time, out of all our beds, I think got the most we've ever gotten, which would mean, let's see, you know what an ice cream bucket looks like. We had 3.5 ice cream buckets full. It was just amazing. So I spent 2 days getting the strawberries prepared and canned into strawberry jam. And then in the midst, I also, let's glue this little guy here, I also have been given some free gooseberries. A friend from church knows a lady who's her neighbor, and she has a gooseberry bush, and she was looking for somebody to get them to. And oh yes, sign me up. So Kurt and I got those last week, and then I just had them in the fridge and was gonna work them when I could. Actually, I probably would have worked them sooner into jam if it hadn't been the strawberries, but the gooseberries will last longer. So make sure I'm in shot here. I've got my little paper border here to keep me in the right position. Okay, so I'm gluing these down, and got all that. I did glue that. Yeah, I did. Okay, so we have hooray, happy birthday, and then little thing with party and some candles. I just thought that was kind of fun. Our grandniece is turning 12, so you know, some of the happy papers would be good. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue this on the inside here, so when she opens up the card, it will, ta-da, pop up a little bit. Okay, so I'm just going to glue on these segments here, okay? And I brought my trusty old homeschool book with me to set on top so that it will stay in place while it dries. Now let's get this centered right. I wasn't overly happy with the way it's not folded quite evenly, but I don't know if she's going to notice. So, and if she does, hopefully she'll think, hey, it's handmade. Great. Okay, so anyway, while we're letting that set up and dry, between the 2 days of making strawberry jam and using the gooseberries into jam, I have 40 jam jars, which is a half pint. And boy, it's such a blessing. So, strawberries and gooseberries are one of the few fruits I can eat. I have a lot of food issues. And so I was really thrilled to know we had so many. Okay, so let's give this a nice little extra time to set. And we're going to be almost done with this card. You know, I had everything cut and ready, so we're going to have a shorter video today, like I said. Now, pardon my nails. They are stained from the strawberries, and they're kind of a mess, so apologies for that. And in the Stewie News department, oh boy, the last couple days he's been down at the neighbor's house playing with their dog, and last night he did not come home, so he stayed there, and we have a tracker on him so that we can know where he's at, and we're not quite sure what to do about that. I mean, it's fine that he's playing with the neighbor dog, and they don't seem to mind, the neighbors don't, but we don't want him to wear out his welcome, if you know what I mean. You know, eating the other dog's food, and because, you know, he's doing that when he's there. Okay, let's see how it goes. Oh, nice. Okay, so we'll pop it into an envelope, and she'll open it up, and we'll have Let's Eat Cake on the front, or excuse me, on the inside. Okay, guys, I'm going to let you go. And I really appreciate you taking your time to watch this video. And please come back and see me next time in my next video. We will have a good time, and if you liked it, like the video, I should say, please like it. Please subscribe if you haven't. As someone else I know who does cards says on her channel, it's totally free. It's totally free to subscribe. So, and share this with your friends if you'd like. All right, take care, guys. Bye.